Hey man, so supposedly man, young Scooter was shot in the leg running from the police man. Supposedly they're saying that's wrong, bro. Something else happened, bro. But we don't know what happened, bro. But we finna find out. Let's get into the mud
Hanging out with
bang.
us today from the squad, Brick Squad. That's right, Scooter, young
What's
Scooter.
going on with it?
Against Trap
R.I.P.
OG,
to him
young
though, man.
Scooter. What's up, Scooter?
What's up with it?
What's going on with you? What Scooter been on?
Man, same old shit, man. Working.
Said his work.
Damn, nigga, we had to track your ass down. Nigga, out there get you on big fat. Nigga, been coming to
I
these
thought-
spots, all kind of shit.
I told Bank Screen, I said, he called me, he said, well, we gotta get you there. I said, man, I've been running for you.
Work, work. Hey, hey.
Pushing bricks from the east to the west coast.
Right at MLK.
Hey, this shit hard, bro.
Fully involved. Gonna be blocking
R.I.P.
lane
to him, man.
4 and the exit ramp. 17s are gonna leave room for you to come on around us. Once you get here, we'll take one more lane for you.
Gotcha. We're right about half a mile out. Ready to receive truck 102 to AP 42 hours.
Hey, firm. I'll give the person a call.
I'll be a transport from headquarters.
Yes, ma'am.
Just never know when your time gonna come. And here it is today. We're talking about a man who was celebrating his birthday. Now, fam, I'm gonna say this out the gate.
Birthday,
Some
though,
people
bro.
might believe this story and some people might not. But I'm only here to present what's being presented to the public. Now, you hear reports that the Atlanta rapper, Young Scooter, lost his life by an officer. But after doing my homework, it seemed that wasn't the case. As people just run into the internet with the first narrative they hit. It seemed like this man, who we'll later discuss and pay our respects to and go over his career, had lost his life by running from the police on his birthday. And it seemed, according to what's being presented to the public, he didn't die from a gunshot wound. He died from a leg injury, running away, hopping fences. Now, not much being presented, but I got the 911 calls. And I also got the police report. So before we go over this one, as we pay our respects and go over these details, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no aim.
I don't get the aim. I just give you a story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
It's sad news to know, man, you can lose your life on your birthday. Well,
shout out to family.
That was the case for Kenneth Bailey, born March 28th, 1986, also known by his rap stage name as Young Scooter. He was an American rapper from Atlanta, Georgia. Some say he's best friends with the Atlanta rapper Future. He's also a part of his label Free Bands. In 2012, the following year, he signed with Waka Flocka Flame's Brick Squad Monopoly, an imprint on Gucci Mane's 1017 Records. He gained national recognition for his collaboration with rappers, as well as his mixtape with Street Lottery in 2012 with the lead single, Columbia. The song did so well and managed to have a remix with Birdman, Rick Ross, and Gucci Mane.
Mexico, pushing bricks from the east to the west coast.
His guest appearance on Future and Juice WRLD song in 2018 made his first entry on the Billboard Hot 100.
I'm a Jew king, got $1 million worth of Eliante on everything. Having these rap be fake, I know.
Like Young Scooter verse, he referenced to himself as the Jug King. Some reference to Young Scooter as the real Atlanta. Nowadays, Young Scooter seldomly raps. He embraced being a father and scouting talent. Now, Young Scooter was born in Walterboro, South Carolina, but when he was 9, his family moved to the Kirkwood community, aka Little Mexico of Atlanta, Georgia. In 2008, after he was charged with drug trafficking, he decided to start pursuing a rap career with his childhood friend and Atlanta rapper, Future. He was arrested for probation violation during a traffic stop in DeKalb County in Georgia on April 8, 2013. He shared a jail cell with frequent collaborator Gucci Mane. He was arrested for probation violation on April 12, 2013. Young Scooter spent 6 months in custody before being released in mid-October 2013. On March 2nd, 2015, Young Scooter was released off probation, and his career would take off.
Jug with the gang, come eat with the gang. You'll get your head bust for a watch and a chain.
And Young Scooter beat the odds, and he noticed that even 10 years ago, in an hour-plus interview he did with Vlad TV, he talked about having over 20 friends died in the streets. Check out that one segment of that hour-plus interview.
In the song 80s Baby, you said that your daddy is a user.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's how I grew up, man.
So that's true? That wasn't just a song?
Yeah, that's true. Everything about it true. You see what it say? crack baby, man. You see what that's like? If my daddy smoked dope, that make you a crack baby. So that's it. You gotta just listen to all my music, like 80s baby is seriously. Like a lot of folks wonder, like, man, what is he talking about? But it's real.
What do you think was the most difficult thing growing up and having your dad use?
I don't really know because I ain't never had one, so I really couldn't tell you. Like,
I never had a dad
I
either,
just
bro.
go with the flow, but I just know it's hard. Like, you ain't gonna make it too far. Like, you'll be in trouble. Like, some kids really don't, but like, the majority, like 90% out of 100, most of them gonna be locked up or just hustling. Without no daddy, that's all you got, because you're gonna be out there wandering in the streets.
Yeah.
Every boy love their mama, but like, they want their daddy around, but if he ain't, then you know you all out. You just TTG, you just train to go. You just do anything. But fortunately for me, I ain't never had no daddy, so I just did anything anyway.
Like, how often would you see your father, when you were young?
In the
Never had
period,
one.
I ain't really seen him about once or twice a year.
I can say the same shit, bro. I ain't never seen my dad, bro. I seen my dad about two times, bro. I ain't never see that nigga ever again. Boy went to get the milk. He said, "Son, I'm gonna get the milk, right?" He got the milk. He said the milk out, right? I said, "Okay, cool." He said, "Son, I'll be back. I'm gonna get the milk." I said, "Okay, cool." I was laying down, went back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping when I wake up, he come back home. Nigga ain't never come back home. Do your homework on that.
I've been going years without seeing my daddy, so you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't even dwell on that. I just keep working.
I feel you. So, I mean, growing up in this type of environment, like, how old were you when you first started getting involved in street business?
About 13, 14 years old.
13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember what got you into it initially?
No, just being around and living in that atmosphere. Like, when you living in the streets and you can't move out the hood, then that's all you know, then that's what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be like, I wish I could play football or basketball. Like, I wish that's the route I would have took, than the streets and do this, but you know what I'm saying? God do everything for a reason. I'm still breathing, so this how I
Gotta
eat,
do
rap,
everything
so
for a
that's what
reason.
I'm going with, you know?
Everything.
I mean, a lot of kids get into it because they have to help support their families.
Yeah.
Was that the case for you?
Yeah, you gotta do that. You're gonna have to help support your family. Like, I got 2 kids, so you know how that is. 2 kids, you're gonna have to do whatever, anything for profit. You gotta have your kids need a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Not lying, bro.
We talked about last time, that you were friends with Doe B before he got killed. Like, if you look back on your life, how many friends do you think you've lost, from violence?
Man, it's a lot. Like, more than 20. Just a lot, man.
20?
I say, like,
Damn.
probably, I just say, like, my close people, not that many, but like just people I know, it's a good bit. Like, not like my inner circle, like, I really ain't lost none. But like people I just know, a lot.
Yeah. How many close friends do you think, I mean, not do you think, but how many of your actual close friends that you still talk to, are in prison right now doing long bids?
I say about 20.
Damn.
Yeah.
20 people. What's the longest bid someone's doing right now that you're close to?
40.
40 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit.
You don't have to say any names, but what did this person get 40 years doing?
Now he just like took an aggravated assault to trial and got 40 years.
How old was he when he went in? When he got that 40 years?
Probably like 20
probably
something.
about 18, 19.
Damn.
So you're talking about someone getting out.
Sadly, just 10 years after that interview downtown Atlanta, which happens to be just blocks away from State Farm Arena, where the Sweet 16 of the NCAA college basketball tournament was underway. Atlanta police around 6:45 got a disturbance of domestic violence. Apparently, young Scooter, 39 years old, was one of two suspects they were pursuing after a call. The caller also mentioned that weapons were involved. Young Scooter and the other suspect ran from the home on William Nye Drive. APD say one suspect returned to the house, but young Scooter continued to run. And it was while he was running from the police, he had jumped 2 sets of fences, that somehow he injured his leg. He was rushed to Grady where he died. The GBIGA has been requested to investigate. Atlanta police officers said no officers fired their weapons during the pursuit of young Scooter, but it was initially reported that he broke a bone in his leg. But I guess we'll only find out once they release the autopsy.
I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We are following breaking news right now in the city of Atlanta, where just minutes ago, Atlanta police held a news conference about the death of a 39-year-old man, Kenneth Bailey, also known as rapper Young Scooter. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live for us tonight right outside of Atlanta Police Headquarters. Cody, you just stepped out of that briefing from police. A lot going on tonight. What have you learned?
Well, Jennifer, the main thing we want to set straight here, the lieutenant over homicide with Atlanta police saying they did not, in fact, shoot young Scooter. They say there were no shots fired during this ordeal tonight on William Nye Drive. I believe we have a live look at that scene right now. What Atlanta police say did happen this evening is that they were responding to a call from a home there on William Nye Drive involving a disturbance with weapons. As officers got on scene, they got reports that there was a woman involved in this, possibly shots fired, and that she was taken back into the home. However, at this hour, they cannot find that woman. What they did find in the home were 2 male suspects. One of those males returned from the home after running away. That second suspect never returned, and we're told as he was making his way from that home, he actually jumped 2 fences. It was during one of those jumps he landed and somehow broke a leg. Some were hearing initial reports it was a femur. Again, we don't know the details of exactly the.
I don't know though, bro, cause you breaking your leg don't correlate to you getting unalive. Like, I don't know. Breaking your leg, he must have like did his cage did the spikes get caught into his leg and break his I don't
injuries.
know.
But tonight, the medical examiner says a cause and manner of death have not been confirmed. But again, this is now confirmed to be Bailey, a based rapper here in Atlanta known as Young Scooter. While there are reports coming in from across the country tonight that Atlanta police shot this rapper, they say that is in fact not true, and the GBI has been requested to that scene that you're looking at, William Nye Drive, to give a third-party investigation. But again, to walk you through, there's a lot of confusion tonight with this story. APD responded to that home involving a weapons dispute. At some point, they got a report shots were fired, and again, a woman might have been taken in the home when officers got there. They did not find that. They say those 2 men ran from the home. One returned to that house. The other one, who was Young Scooter, again, jumped 2 fences, and during that run over those fences, he fell, and what we heard originally was fractured or broke his femur. He was rushed to Grady, where he died there in the ER. So again, a lot to still uncover on this situation, but Atlanta police wanted to make it very clear tonight. They are saying their officers did not fire a weapon, and that Young Scooter died as he was fleeing from that scene on William Nye Drive. Of course, for his family, a heartbreaking situation and a very active investigation going on out there, not only with Atlanta police, but also with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. They will do an independent investigation and release those findings in the coming weeks or months. But Jennifer, a busy night in Atlanta, and of course, this news hitting the industry, music industry, very hard as news is spreading across the country about Young Scooter's death.
Now, of course, you can expect an update soon, like why Young Scooter was there, who exactly called 911, and why they had to brandish firearms on his birthday. Nonetheless, very unfortunate that he lost his life. And if what Atlanta police is saying is true, the fact he lost his life running from authorities due to a bone injury is even more crazy. I'm sending 11 prayers to his family once again.
Yeah, 11 prayers to his family, man. RP to Young Scooter, man. Crazy situation, running away from the cops, breaking his leg, rest of the yard, where he unfortunately passed away, man. It's a sad situation, man. Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Y'all think the police lying, or did you think the shots were actually fired, man? Y'all let me know, son.